Alright guys, so today we've got the review of my new bike. I finally bought a new scooter. The Raven 50 by Jiajue. So, I've had the GMW R1, the Blue Monster, for a while now. And I put about 7,500 miles on that. And it did really well a couple years. You know, I've had it for like 3 years or something. And it did really well. It didn't have too many problems. I had to do a couple different things to it. But, you know, I put a new carburetor in it so I could run it in the winter and stuff like that. These bikes don't like to run in the winter with the stock carburetors, no matter what bike it is. So, alright, so I just got this one. It's brand new. It's got 78 miles on it. I ran 1 tank of gas through it. And, I mean, I'm really impressed with it. So, I'll go over the statistics of this bike, how it rides, how it runs, all this stuff. So, first of all, it starts really easily. It starts right up, very quickly, which is huge because I've been riding the scooter for a while, and when you can't start the thing, it just becomes a pain in the ass really quickly. So, first of all, this thing starts up like real fast, really quickly. So, you know, the valves and all this stuff is really good. I would definitely, if you're going to ride it in the winter, I would definitely recommend rejetting it or just getting a new car, the bigger size carburetor. The dealership actually rejetted this one for me. You know, the scooter place rejetted it for me because it was winter time and they knew I was going to ride it. So they just said, all right, I'm going to throw a new jet in it. You know, it's not that much money. So, so I paid $1,000 for it, $999. It was on sale. You know, so a big upgrade from my last scooter is now we have 2 shocks in the back. They got this weird new muffler, but whatever, I don't really care about that. But 2 shocks in the back is huge. Now this bike definitely weighs like 20 to 30 pounds more than my other bike, but it's super stable and it's just as fast. It's been de-restricted, so I pulled like the purple line out of the CDI, so it's de-restricted. It can go over 30 now. Still a 50cc, of course, but so this bike actually has one thing to know about this bike is it has the case is an extra long. So there's short and there's long, and then this one is an extra long. So it's kind of a unique case, and I think what they did with that was they were trying to get a longer wheelbase. This thing has a massive wheelbase, very long, but it weighs a lot. But you get like a Cadillac ride out of this thing. You cannot, you know, it's not very nimble and agile, but you get a really smooth, very safe ride out of it. I've had no problems at all with it. It's just like, just turn and go, you know? Yeah, I would definitely recommend, of course, the CDI upgrade or just pulling the de-restriction on it. Well, there goes a scooter on the street over there. Definitely, if you're going to try to run in the winter or any coldness at all, the carbs these things come with are way too finicky. They just don't really like to start up like that, you know? So, like I said, this thing starts up really fast. It's got a really smooth Cadillac ride. It's not nimble and agile. It's a heavy scooter. I think this is the heaviest scooter they make in its class of like 50cc before you go up to 150. So everything seems really nice about it. I mean, the brakes are really nice. You know, I just washed it, so it's a little wet, but because I've been riding it a little bit in the winter time now still. But it's got the massive wheels, it's got a very long wheelbase. You feel super comfortable on it. 2 shocks in the back. You can definitely put somebody on the back of it. Starts up super easy. You know, so I would definitely recommend all that stuff to, you know, your carburetor is pretty big on these bikes. So, and then I guess the other only thing is, you know, I'm gonna have some time with it this summer. Hopefully, I'll put some real miles. Like I said, I only got 78 miles on it right now, so this thing is brand new. But I mean, for $1,000, see, the prices has come down on these. My GMW R1 was almost $1,500, but it was the biggest one they had. It was the best one they had, you know. But I mean, the prices obviously come down because this scooter is definitely a little bit nicer than mine. My other one obviously has a lot of miles, but so the only mod I would recommend for this is definitely the CDI upgrade, or just pull the restriction cable on yours. They actually, dealers said that the restriction, the new ones actually suck. You want to just pull the purple cable out of yours, and then it won't be restricted. But so carburetor, rejet it, and then this one's a little heavier, I got to be honest with you, but it still pulls the same. So the only thing you could really do to this, which is not cost effective, and I haven't done it, and I probably won't do it, is the 70cc bore kit, big bore kit. That would really put this scooter like over the line as far as being like really awesome and enjoyable to ride. But you know, my guy wants like almost $500 for it, and he said maybe $420 with, you know, without switching the carb out. But all that is just like way too much money for me to just fix, you know, to beef up the engine on a $1,000 scooter. So I'm not going to do it this summer, definitely. If it was cheaper, I would consider it, maybe $300, but or I would try to do it myself, because I could probably do it myself, just buy the big bore kit and install it, but it would take me a little while. And I don't want to like fuck it up and break the scooter. So, but all in all, the Raven 50, the Jiajue Raven 50 is a total killer, totally awesome. You know, Jiajue has a couple other models that are a little more nimble and smaller, and they don't have this large wheelbase. This thing has a massive wheelbase for a 50cc scooter. Can you believe that's a 50cc scooter? I mean, it's amazing. So here, watch, let me try to start it up for you to see how easy it starts up. Look at that, 1 second, it just starts right up. See, that's a humongous thing in the scooter world, is not sitting there and going, you will be angry in like 1 second. So for this thing to start like that, and then when they don't start good, you bring it in, you get the valves adjusted for like $80, but you know, this one's obviously brand new. So, all right, man, scoot on. So the Raven 50 gets all thumbs up. It's great bike. Well worth it. I mean, $1,000, I mean, it's crazy.